Hey, Stan The Annuity Man here, America's annuity agent and my director on behind the screen, the smart person, loving the sweatshirts. I mean, Stan The Annuity Man has the swag. I mean, I have the sweatsuits and now we have sweatshirts. And I got the hat, so if you ever want a hat, and you can send me that. So forget all that. The topic is, do all annuities have surrender charges? Short answer is no, but there's more to that, obviously. You just can't say no. It's like saying, how are you doing? Good. More to it than that. So do all annuities have surrender charges? No, but we're going to go through all different types. I'll explain the ones that do, the ones that don't, and why the ones do, and why the ones don't after this musical interlude. Go. Hello? You're back. Stay there. Don't move. Sit down. Relax. Do all annuities have surrender charges? No. Let's go through the types, the ones that do, the ones that don't. The ones that do, multi-year guarantee annuities, fixed rate annuities, yes, they do. You can buy them as short as, say, 2 years, up to 10 years in length, and those have surrender charges declining, meaning that, let's just say you have a 5-year, and they're all different, but let's just say, for example, if you got out year 1, it would be 8%, and year 2 would be 7%, and year 3 would be 6%. In other words, declining surrender charges. That's 8% of the total, by the way. So it is a little predatory from the standpoint of surrender charges, but the annuity companies aren't being mean. They just have to do that to cover the commissions that are hidden into the policy and also to back up the guarantees. They're guaranteeing something within the contract. It can't be 100% liquid. They've got to lock in and have surrender charges. The surrender charges are in place in case you pivot and say, I don't want to do that anymore. They have to recoup their costs. So it's not some evil conspiracy surrender charges for the annuity companies to make all this money. So multi-year guarantee annuities do have surrender charges. So do fixed indexed annuities, and so do most variable annuities. Now, there are some variable annuities that are no load, meaning there's 100% liquidity from day one, but the majority of the deferred annuities out there, multi-year guarantee annuities, fixed rate annuities, variable annuities, have surrender charges. So let's talk about the ones that don't. Hey, Stan the Annuity Man, back to talk about the annuities that do not have surrender charges. Now, those are immediate annuities, single premium immediate annuities, deferred income annuities, and qualified longevity annuity contracts. What those are annuitized products. Annuitization means to create payments. Those are products that when you buy them, they're irrevocable, meaning you're going to get all your money back. You're just going to get them back in payment form. So, for example, if you bought a deferred income annuity, which is an immediate annuity that you can defer, and you had the income starting, sign the application, say, I want the income to start in 4 years. You can't call me up in 2 years and say, you know what? I don't want to do that anymore. Send me all the money back, Stan. You can't. Now, do some of these policies, 1% of them have liquidity provisions, things that can get your money back? Yeah, but it's almost not worth talking about because most of them do not. When you buy an immediate annuity, a deferred income annuity, or a qualified longevity annuity contract, you need to make sure that the money you're putting in that policy, you don't have to get to. In other words, it has to be at the correct proportion and allocation because with those products, once again, single premium immediate annuities, deferred income annuities, and QLACs, you're going to get your money back, but it's going to be in payment form. Now, let's just say, good example, I had this happen the other day. Guy said he bought a QLAC and he was deferring it out as far as he could, which was age 85, and he was in his mid-70s. He needed money sooner. We couldn't send him all of the money lump sum, but we could start the income stream sooner, so he decided to do that. Now, remember, income is primarily based on your life expectancy at the time you take the payments. This is for lifetime income guarantees. So the payment guarantee was less than when he was going to start at age 85 because he's older, right? So he was younger, and so they were based on his life expectancy at a younger age. So the payments were a little bit lower, but still, that's a little bit of a liquidity that he got out of it. But you can't pivot on those 3 products and get all your money back. So I get a call the other day from a guy, and I get these calls a lot, but so I just want to tell you this is one of many of the same type of calls. He was pitched this annuity, it was an indexed annuity, and it had a 10-year surrender charge on it, but it had all the whistles and bells on it that he wanted, which was he liked the upfront bonus, even though that's a contractual guarantee, it's not free money. He liked a couple other things inside of it, but what he wanted, and called me and says, hey Stan, I love that product, but I want it no load. It can't happen, Chester. There's just no way. Once again, when the annuity companies guarantee contractually, because, oh, by the way, annuities are contracts. Don't believe me? Buy one, you're going to get a contract in the mail. In my opinion, they're not investments. They're transfer of risk contracts. So when they're guaranteeing an income rider that has a future income stream at a future date, or an upfront bonus that you think's great, that's still part of the overall contractual guarantee. That is not offered in a no-load 100% liquid form. If it was, that would make the world perfect. We'd all have six-pack abs. Doesn't happen. There's no six-pack abs for everybody, and there's no fully loaded benefit annuities that do not have surrender charges. So, put your rational thinking cap on, and I told him that. He was disappointed, but I understood he had to ask, and maybe that was in the back of your head as well. Surrender charges are there for a reason, is to lock in those guarantees within that contract. And then the ones that don't, the annuities that don't have those surrender charges, those are primarily for lifetime income and annuitized creating payment type products. So keep that in mind. Voila. Hey, thanks for hanging in there with me for this video. I would encourage you to go to this video. It's about annuity applications, like the process, how it all works. You probably don't know, maybe you do. But if I'm looking at possibly purchase an annuity from The Annuity Man, of course, you want to know how the process works. So I fully explain it in that video. I also do podcasts as well on all major platforms, The Annuity Man Podcast. But I would encourage you to go to my site, theannuityman.com, if you want quotes, and also to get these books. I'm going to ship them to you for free. Just give us your shipping address, because they're going to show up in a really neat gold foil mailer. And lastly, do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. There's like a subscribe button below me, I'm guessing, because I'm putting these videos out all the time. So see you next time.